Alright, there we go. I got my new turn signals mounted, so you can see I just got them strobing on the flashers because I don't got any on the back, so it's not gonna flash for me. They just want to stay on, but they're just actually they're really nice chrome flush ones that sit up under the forks, really hidden well. So the pick of my wiring there to start. Ended up drilling a hole through your mount for your fairing there, and just routed up through. Did keep the original connectors and harness up there. It's just easier to cut it off down here. You can use bullet connectors. I'm probably just going to solder these ones quick because it's some pretty thin gauge wire. LEDs just are, but going to go ahead and do that and get this kind of tidied up and start working on the back. Well, those were definitely a bit of a pain to solder, but got it wrapped up in there. Put some protective sheath over it all the way back down into by the fairing support there, so looking good. Looks like it wasn't even in there. Okay, so it's like we're back to square one. Rebuilding the forks here tonight because this guy's leaking pretty bad. This one actually wasn't leaking, but I just pulled some fluid out of it and it smells like burnt ATF, and it is definitely ATF, so I'm gonna put the proper weight fluid back in there, but still rebuild it with some new bushings. If you never rebuilt forks on a Harley, like a touring bike, this is about what it looks like. You gotta just strip the whole front half of the bike apart, try not to tear the inner fairing off, because you gotta get down in here to loosen off your top of your fork cap while it's pinched in the clamp. So, and that's about 1.25 inches, and yeah, not any fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy torn apart. Doesn't look terrible, but I've got a new seal kit and everything, so if you're gonna do one fork, may as well do them both. Yeah, so there's the first fork apart. A little bit hard because my table's over there full of KTM motor, so that's where I normally do my forks with my vise, but got this guy apart. Top bushing, seen better days. Bottom one actually looks damn near mint, so I'm just gonna go through and clean these guys up, swap those CAs over. It's really just one seal on these, just your standard damper rod Showas. So it's funny, Harleys are really a hodgepodge of whatever you're working on, so these are Showa branded forks, and I do a whole lot of cartridge style Showas, basically, on CBRs, so nothing I haven't done before, but a little different design. Anywho, we're gonna get these guys cleaned up and put it back together. Okay, that's where I'm gonna call her for tonight. Didn't film too much of this because it's a fucking hassle. You can see the kind of mess you make when you go through these, so actually went together pretty good. Really no complaints, bushings went in nice, so yeah. Got these guys back on, pressured up to 10 PSI. I'm just gonna leave them for the night and make sure that everything seals good under pressure. And yeah, we got no drips on the floor tomorrow. Finish putting them back together, so it's a good thing I pulled back these bushings to get under here to the top of the fork cap. Felt like they had some play in them anyways, and yeah, just not enough thread locker, and they were starting to loosen up on me, so I'll thread lock those tomorrow and get them set back up, and yeah. There's where we do our front and rear air adjustments, so definitely don't go on here with the air hose. Ask me how I know. Normally I'm the guy that's like, it'll be fine. It's not fine. Trust me, you'll blow the seals out of your shocks real fast. These take a super small amount of air, so if you got like a little bike pump, like for mountain biking, works perfect. So anyways, see what she got tomorrow. So there we go, forks are back on it, pressured up to 10 PSI, nothing leaks. Everything's torqued. Brake calipers are Loctited on here because otherwise they'll start to loosen and rattle on you, and I don't like that. So yeah, gonna take her for one last test ride and see if she rides. So here's this old girl done. as much as it's gonna get done. This one kind of ended quicker than it started. I got a guy that really wants to get onto a touring bike, so he's wanting to take this one off my hands the way it is. So didn't end up doing as much to it as I wanted to. Had to put the back turn signals, the stock ones, back on just because in the time frame couldn't find anything I liked off a newer bike that wasn't way over budget. So I got her cleaned up. She's a little bit of spots on her from riding it out on the gravel, but yeah. Got flush mount LED front turn signals. Those look good. Really just cleaned the front of the bike up a lot, and yeah, runs really good. Tuned the Magneti Marelli. It's a lot easier than people think, especially if you've got a manual and a little bit of time. So got her running just perfect, and yeah, hope it goes too good. It's gonna enjoy it very much.